Hello beautiful beings. In this video I'm going to talk about what is a cold and why do we catch a cold and how to recover really fast from it and what the benefits of it are. So I was making myself a match to a cold in the last weeks, so to speak. And so in general, whenever we catch a cold, it's not called catching a cold for nothing. Catching a cold means that the subconscious mind or your body needs some rest in general. And that's why we, so to speak, catch a cold, because we need to reflect on something or heal some shadow aspect or just to slow down a little bit. Of course, there are other factors that come into it. For example, not having enough nutrients or not having enough sleep or stressing out too much. And because of the stress, the immune system is maybe a little bit down. But in general, the spiritual perspective about having a cold in a spiritual way is a consciousness in itself. And here it gets to a very interesting point, because the cold is some sort of an infection or virus, depending on the cases, and itself has a consciousness. And so when you are aware of those consciousness in your body, the consciousness produces some kind of, on the biological level, chemicals that make you feel bad. But if you know that it's not only the chemicals but the consciousness, and you are, so to speak, a good meditator or you can do some energy work, you vastly understand that this consciousness is trying to trick you into something, to kind of like catch on some shadow aspects of you and to make you feel bad in order to win you over and to win your body over, to make it even sicker, actually, to spread into your body. And when you know that it's some kind of trap, that the virus and the cold is looking for your shadow aspects, you can prevent it by saying, I know this trick, it's not working on me. And then there's a second stage to that one, where the cold is trying to give you the illusion that you have a lot of energy. So you might have those ideas which make you feel like you're completely healed, although you're not healed, and you have completely recovered, and you have those ideas of running or doing a lot of sports or going to do some great activities. And that's the second step of the kind of, like, I would say, trickiness of the cold. And when you also understand that that's also a game, you see that, okay, you can check in with your guides and your gut feeling on that one. It's really, really good. And the basic is, know that the consciousness itself wants to survive, and especially a cold also. You can love it unconditionally and just tell it, like, I know what's going on, this is not working on me, and just slow down a little bit and just relax inside of yourself. Give yourself the best sleep patterns and nutrients. Depending if you're early bird or owl, you should maybe have a look at your sleep patterns. And also I want to mention that this is no medical advice. Best always consult your physician before. And I'm going to share also a few natural remedies which go through the food which you can just eat that naturally prevent to have a cold or help you recover really fast from it. So garlic is a natural antibiotic. I would suggest to eat 3 to 8 cloves of garlic in every cooked meal till you have the feeling, okay, that's enough. And when you feel like that's enough, like you feel really like your body is fighting the infection, do some oil pulling. Take 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil in your mouth and squish it around for 15 minutes. Spit it out and brush your teeth and repeat it as often as you have this garlic taste in your mouth, because all the bacteria and bad things and toxins are going to go into the oil, and you're going to spit it out and clean your teeth afterwards. Really important. And you're going to see with this one modality you're already recovering really, really fast from the cold. And I just discovered something that is really effective on people. There's a betadine solution for your throat, a gargling solution which you can buy in the pharmacy. At least in Europe, I don't know about the United States. And you want to ask your physician and your doctor before you do this, and then you go to the pharmacy and you buy that solution, and you take it in the afternoon or in the evening before going to bed. You put it in a glass of water. You just add as much water as the manual, like instruction says, and you gargle with it like a few times, and you spit it out and you wash your mouth, and you gargle with clean water to clean it, and it's disinfecting your entire throat area. And then most of the people have one night of like heightened temperature, and then the next morning they're completely healed. So actually they can get over those, let's say, colds in just 1 to 3 days with that method, or just not having it affecting them so much. For example, me, I was catching some kind of cold because I was stressing out too much on my workplace, and there were too many workers and we were under time pressure. And due to those nice new discoveries, I'm having it, but I'm feeling really, really good, and I still have energy to live my life and enjoy my life. So that's a really, really nice experience I just recently had, which I wanted to share with you. So remember, you can heal your shadow aspects whenever you catch a cold. It's a cold to reflect on your life, and it has a consciousness. So there's not only something bad happening when you have a cold, there's potential to expand, to learn, and also to prove to yourself, hey, I can handle this in a completely new, loving, nice way, and it's working. Hey, so it's no longer a thing that I'm going to be sick once or twice or 3 times a year, just once, and every few years a little bit, or just a few times a year, just a little bit, and I can handle it with garlic and nice natural remedies and oil pulling. I don't need to take any drugs unless my doctor tells me or it's something really serious. Okay, on that note, I wish you a very beautiful week, and as always, I love you all very much. Namaste.